Imagine stepping onto a football pitch, and your body starts shutting down before the match even begins. No tackle, no injury, just the stadium itself. Welcome to the most dangerous venue at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Hey everyone, and welcome back. The 2026 World Cup is set to be the biggest tournament in football history. 16 stadiums, 3 host nations, and millions of fans. But buried inside this celebration is one venue that's quietly worrying players, coaches, and medical staff. And it's not because of crowd violence, or political tension, or even bad weather in the traditional sense. It's something far stranger and far more dangerous. That stadium is Estadio Akron in Guadalajara, Mexico. And the danger isn't the pitch, the roof, or the design. It's the altitude. Sitting at over 5,000 feet above sea level, Guadalajara forces players' bodies into oxygen-deprived conditions most of them have never trained for. Here's why that matters. At high altitude, the air is thinner, meaning less oxygen reaches the bloodstream with every breath. For elite athletes sprinting at full intensity for 90 minutes. This isn't a minor inconvenience. It's a serious physiological challenge. Players can experience dizziness, rapid heartbeat, shortness of breath, and dramatically reduced stamina, sometimes within the first 15 minutes of a match. This isn't new to football. Bolivia's national stadium in La Paz, sitting over 11,000 feet high, has long been notorious for giving home teams a massive advantage. Visiting players regularly collapse from exhaustion, while Bolivian players, born and raised in that altitude, run circles around them. FIFA even briefly banned international matches there in 2007, before lifting the ban after backlash. Guadalajara isn't nearly as extreme as La Paz, but it's still high enough to disrupt elite-level performance, especially for teams coming from sea-level countries in Europe or coastal South America. Here's something most fans don't know. During the 1970 and 1986 World Cups, also hosted in Mexico, several European teams reported severe fatigue issues at high-altitude venues. Some medical staff began experimenting with oxygen tanks on the sidelines, a practice that's now banned mid-match, but still permitted during breaks. Another wild fact? Studies show it can take athletes up to 2 full weeks to physiologically adjust to high-altitude conditions. Most national teams won't get anywhere near that kind of preparation time during a packed World Cup schedule. So why does this matter for 2026? Because this single stadium could quietly decide outcomes before a single ball is even kicked. Coaches now have to factor in altitude acclimatization, hydration strategies, and even oxygen saturation testing, all just to survive 90 minutes in Guadalajara. For fans, this adds a fascinating layer to the tournament. Watching teams who haven't prepared properly struggle to keep pace in the final 20 minutes could become one of the most dramatic storylines of the entire World Cup. So there you have it. The most dangerous stadium at World Cup 2026 isn't dangerous because of crowds, chaos, or controversy. It's dangerous because of the air itself. And in football, sometimes the toughest opponent isn't the team across the pitch. It's the altitude beneath your feet. If you found this fascinating, make sure to subscribe for more World Cup 2026 deep dives like this one. And let me know in the comments, do you think altitude will actually decide a match this tournament? See you in the next video.